Hey everybody, Bill Schock here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Very, very happy, very excited and enthused to be here with you today. What I would like to talk about today is this: writing a book and managing your time. I was a professor of economics and leadership at the time, and I had published my first book, and I was happy to say that even though I self-published it, then I had an academic publisher. I finally found another publisher for the book out of Manhattan that I thought was going to do a great job of marketing and promoting the book for me. As I was writing the book, and I was writing a sequel to the book, the first book that I wrote was called Gold's Book. The sequel to Gold's Book was very originally called Gold's Book 2. And as I was writing this, another professor in the business department where I was teaching, came up to me and said, "Bill, where do you find the time to write books?" And I thought about that for a second, and I said to him, I really don't find the time to write books. The operative term being find. I schedule the time. And if you looked at my calendar at the time, from 6 o'clock a.m. to 8 a.m., I had a block of time that I called writing. That's when I wrote the book. Now, I was up earlier than that. After 8 o'clock, I went to the gym. I did what I needed to cover my physical goals. And normally I didn't start teaching until 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning, the days that I taught, so it wasn't that big of a problem. But the point is, though, is that I found that by scheduling the time, that I had the ability to do what I needed to do and to get accomplished what I needed to get accomplished. So I'd like you to consider that. And obviously it's not just in writing a book, it's in anything that you do. Do you really find the time? Or do you schedule the time? The more that you have the ability to schedule your time, the more things you're going to get done. Now, I post this to a lot of authorship websites. So I'm sure when they see the title, Writing a Book and Managing Your Time, a lot of the authors or would-be authors are going to really hunker down and listen to this. That's fine. It's really simple. The moral to the story is very easy to understand. Schedule your time for what you intend to do. If you want to write, write, but make sure you have that time scheduled. It's really that simple. And ultimately, you should be doing that with anything in your life. The more that you have the ability to schedule your time, the greater you're going to have the ability to get things accomplished. So, you want to write a book? That's fine. Don't just sit there and wait for the muse to come over and slap you across the face. Invite the muse in to your particular time frame. Think about when you want to write. Think about when the best time is mentally for you to do that, and do that. If you want to schedule other things, think about the best time to do that, depending on your workflow. Think about the best time it is for you physically and mentally, and then do that. So do what you can to make sure that you have the appropriate tools for you. And the most appropriate tool you can have is managing your time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very short. This is very simple. The moral is very short and simple. Don't find time. Schedule it. The more that you do that, the more you're going to get accomplished. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a couple things that I have scheduled that I need to accomplish. Bill Schock, thanking you for your time today. Please like, share, comment. Please join the memberships. Talk soon. Bye.